You're nice and early. Thank you for coming here today on time. As you all know, my supervisor, Leah Fisher, asked me to conduct this meeting as she's away. The purpose of the meeting is to develop a performance plan. As I have already sent out the meeting minutes, a couple more. First is to let you know the team purpose and to let you know the responsibilities, roles and responsibilities, to know about the program, to develop the program, which is suitable for the target group. Before we begin, shall we quickly introduce ourselves?
Okay, we'll start from me.
Yes.
My name is Sonia Pavlona. I handled all the children's cases and worked with Operator Hope for 2 years. Yeah.
My name is Jamila Norza. I have an Arabic background and I worked in Operation Hub for a year now.
Thank you.
Okay, my name's meetingLun. I have worked in community services for just over 8 years now.
Thank you. My name is Cing. I'm the case manager and I work with Operation Hope for a few years now. Apologies that Pierre Thomas cannot be here, who is the youth leader, but we are here, 4 of us here, so the quorum is complete. We can start the meeting. I would like to ask you to put your name and sign in his attendance sheet for this is required for any meeting. As per the agenda, the time starts from 9 o'clock and ends at 10:30. So we will be sticking to the time. So I would like to ask Sonia to keep the time for us, and Finn, can you help me with writing the meeting minutes for us?
Yeah, no problem.
This is the meeting minutes template that we have from Operation Hub. I will quickly go through here the date, the time, the venue, the date and the time, name of all the participants, things that are already approved in the last meeting, and the things that we didn't finish conducting. And you can write whatever we do today will be under this one. And here, the time when we finish the meeting. All right. You ready to start the meeting now? Okay. As my supervisor directed me, we need. Let's have some protocol for the meeting.
Yeah.
Protocol for the meeting would be, I will set number 1 rule and you can all set together. Number 1 rule will be, do not talk at the same time. If you want to talk, raise your hand and then maybe you take turn. What else do you think you can put in the rule?
No fighting.
Yes. Do not fight. Don't talk down to others.
Raise your hand when you wish to speak.
Raise your hand when you wish to speak.
And wait for the chair to call.
Wait for the chair to call.
Silence your phone.
Silence your phone. Yes.
If and is there any phone calls, etc. It's urgent, excuse yourself and please take it outside the hall.
Yes, correct. I would like to inform some housekeeping information. If you like to go to the toilet, you go to the other side. And if there's some emergency, if you want to, if there's a fire or some emergency, the exit way is over there. You can go. And if you're hungry or want some coffee or tea, help yourself. The kitchen is over there. Okay? So let's begin the meeting. Now, team purpose. Our team purpose is directly coming from the organizational aims and goal objectives. So instead of me telling you all the details, I have arranged a very interesting way to discuss. I put the paper folder in here. So we'll take turn to pick one each and then read out, and then we will discuss from there. So Sonia, do you want to start?
Facilitate responsive and integrated service for individuals and communities with complex needs.
Yes. What do you understand from there?
So can you read that please again?
Facilitate.
Facilitate responsive and integrated service for individuals and communities with complex needs.
People who have multiple needs.
Integrating the services, if you want to have very little overlap in your services to make them efficient.
Yeah.
If they... No,
Okay, next, pick up the next one. We all understood. Just one. Don't take me.
to uphold the rights and can empower individual community members.
Empower.
Individual.
Yeah. The rights. Many people does not know their rights and they feel very low. So we have to empower them and tell them their rights and their responsibilities like that. Okay. Next.
Enable children and youth to advancement in preparation for adulthood.
Yes. We have to prepare them for the adulthood to be responsible mainly, isn't it?
Yeah, and also to, I would say to
Character building.
character building and respect authority.
Yeah.
I mean, children can sometimes be mischievous. You don't want a mischievous adult. You want a responsible adult.
Yes. Okay, pick one. Improve access to community services. So we will encourage people to be in the community services, but not letting them go away. Okay.
I put it in my
Rose, Sonia.
We commit and strive to provide education of migrant children.
Arabic migrant children.
migrant children.
Yes, for their education.
Mm.
That's our objective of the organization. And as a team, that's also our team purpose. Okay?
Well, they can't receive any formal education unless they're in English.
Yeah, we have to prepare for that. They have a big gap coming from there to here, so we will be the bridge. Jamila.
Enrich the value of
Enrich the value of trust, respect, and equality among cross
culture.
cultural groups.
Yes. Sometimes people do not trust others easily, so we will be encouraging to have that trust and equity among the cross-cultural groups.
Yeah, well, some groups see themselves
Yeah.
as equals, which can be a big problem. To promote and support diversity and inclusion.
Ooh, yes. Diversity is good in a way, but sometimes we can include, try to include them in everything, right? Hey, let's go quickly then, if time's up. Improve women and child protection policies to maintain safety and welfare. So in our learning center, we will have to write down a strict policy for women and children. Okay?
Yeah. Wouldn't that follow Australian guidelines?
Yeah, we'll adopt from the Australian government policy
Okay.
and put in the organization policy.
Is this last?
No, everything until it's finished.
Okay. Work with communities and partners to establish social connectedness.
Yes, social connectedness. What do you understand from that?
Social
Well, I would understand it that we're all part of a social group, and that when we socialise or become a group other than just that ethnicity, that they need to be able to feel that they can participate in certain social contacts, such as when people meet for a mother's meeting, when if there's if they've just had a new baby and they might be included in a mother's group, they need to feel that they are comfortable in that and that they can be accepted into that group, etc. So we need social inclusion. You'll have to develop.
Okay. Jamaya.
Review and develop
My handwriting is
Yes, unfortunately.
strategies to enable social and economic opportunities for all target community groups.
You can pick another one.
Yeah, just
We're going to discuss that?
I think we understood.
Yeah.
provide training and education to support
Sustainable.
practice.
What's a sustainable practice? Sustainable means not once off. You can just give a bread to somebody and they can fill their tummy, but then it's not sustainable. So what sustainable is like something that can last forever.
Yeah.
You're not thinking of one?
To strengthen partnerships with individuals and agencies for funding and support.
Yes, our organization do not stand on its own. We work together with partners and individuals that will fund us and who will work with us. So we have to work well with them. Employ and train a diverse workforce to support diversity practices. That's exactly who we are now. We have a Arabic background and we are from different backgrounds. So the organization is trying to include everybody and promote diversity. Okay. Next.
foster safe and caring environment. Yeah.
Build and
Build and
foster caring, safe and caring environment. Yes. When we have the children coming to our center, we have to make it safe, a safe environment. Yeah.
Integrated service through government and tunnels, partnerships.
Gain partnership.
Integrate services through government and organise.
What is that? What is happening?
Organization and partnership. Organization and partnership. Okay, that we already sort of discussed. So we have to improve our partnership with other organizations and the government itself, because we get lots of funding from the government.
Excuse me, I just dropped the pen. Provide opportunities for social and economic and social and economic needs and advance to transform lives.
Yeah, that's very clear.
Yes.
We can go to the next point. Can I pick one? Respond to domestic violence and promote progress on its prevention and elimination. So we do not want any domestic violence, and you will give any support that's possible to the people who suffer from domestic violence. So if you see any domestic violence happening, when you teach the children, when you recognize something happened to the children, then you immediately have to report. Yeah. Next.
Deliver quality services.
Yes, that's the most important one. Quality services. Okay. You don't just do the work, but make it the best. The best. Do your best. Okay.
Okay.
Change the quality of life of children in our Bai community in Australia.
What do you understand by that?
Advancing the quality of life while if we're teaching in English, really.
Arabic.
Yeah, but wait, it's talking about increasing their value in life. So by teaching English, they'll value themselves more as with their peers.
And they can work really good.
All right, now we know our objective, our aims of the organization as well as our team. So now we will discuss about the role and responsibility of this team. This program team is responsible to write a plan. Today, especially today, we have to write a team performance plan. And in the team performance plan, there are key performance indicators. Like those indicators would tell us what we are supposed to achieve and who is responsible for those specific tasks. I have distributed the format, the organization performance plan format to each one of you. If you have a look at it, we got program title, description, target group, team leader, team members, plan period, goal, strategy, and expected outcome, and who is responsible. And underneath there's key performance indicator, the role and responsibility of each and every one of you, and what kind of issues we can face and what kind of solution do we have to, the solution strategies we have in plan for those kind of problems. So we have to brainstorm. Everybody that just participate today and think about it, discuss about it as much as you can. All right, and so now I will brief about the program. Okay, the project, Operation Hope's been working with other organizations for a long time, and one of our partners has requested us to develop to do a development plan, a project development plan, and this will focus on the children who are migrated from Syria. They are speaking Arabic language, and they are newly migrant. They came recently, so this is the project we're going to do. According to the meeting that my supervisor had with the other stakeholders, it's confirmed that this project the duration of this project will be like 30 days. We need to do assessment relevant to the program that we developed today. So we will develop the program, and then assessment we will do depending on the type of program we develop. Assessment will be done, and the team when we will have to collaborate with the local council and the community itself. So you all have different types of expertise, like Cing. You already work in the community, so you know how is it like to do assessment, blah blah blah, and to work in documentation, things like that. And Jamila, you have the Arabic background, so you can know the culture. You would know personal communication with them. You can communicate easily. You can talk easily to them, etc. So. And Sonia, you work with children for 2 years with Operation Hope and even in different organizations, so you will know how to deal with children more. So I would like your input in this meeting as much as possible, okay? Okay. Let's go to the need assessment report. We do not have all the details yet. We have to do need assessment. So next week when we come back for a meeting, the need assessment report should be ready. And before that, today we're gonna do the planning. So during the assessment, what kind of question we should ask is that how many migrant children are there? How many migrant children are there, and how many children want to attend to the training, and who are willing to attend? And location. We have to decide on the venue. So, Jamila, you are coming from an Arabic background, so do you know where they are clustering and live more?
Mostly it's Broad Meadows and Richmond.
So we might need to put 2 venues, things like that, okay? So we will have to talk to the community leaders and see if there is a hall that they can provide, like church or empty halls that will be available during the week. If we don't have to pay, then that's the best. But if we still have to pay, if there's no free accommodation, then we will have to see how much it will cost, because project planning will include the budget as well. So we need to be able to apply for this project. We will need to know how much it would cost and how many students we are trying to target. So, who would go out for assessment, for the assessment next week?
Well, I think I need to go with Janelle.
Yes, because you already have the background and you know what kind of question to be asked to those people.
So we can get information on that and work on that. When we're looking at venues, we really do have to probably look at numbers first, because there's no point in accepting a venue that's too small.
Yeah.
I'll take the expense
So, next week when you come back for this meeting, you have to bring the report for all this information. For now, let's go for the program planning, performance plan. Okay. Program title. Okay, we prefer to have an acronym for program title. So, do you have anything in mind? Think about think about our aim and our objective, as well as what we are going to do, like what activities we're going to do. So, in relate to that, the title should be showing, like defining what kind of purpose it is.
Okay, one I have is I thought of ease, as in easing them into the community, and that would stand for Early Arab School of English.
Yeah, that's a good one. So, Finn proposed that Early Arabic School of English. Who agreed? Yes, agreed. Now, description. We will describe this project as English speaking and interaction in English within 30 days and promote good values. Would that be okay? Target group: new migrant children residing in Melbourne City from Arabic background.
Arabic background, yeah.
That's right. Everybody agreed?
Yes.
Okay. So team leader is myself, and the team members Finn, Sonia, Jamila, Pierre, Thomas. Pierre Thomas is not here today, but he's still be in our group. He's the youth leader. So pretty much done with this title. Now we have to develop 3 goals. Let's go one by one. Do the first goal and the strategies for the first goal, and then the expected outcome, and then who is responsible and the time frame. All right. So the first goal. Let's discuss the first goal.
So,
What do we want to teach them?
we want to teach them basic English.
Basic English.
You said you have a time frame of 30 days.
30 days, yes.
Okay, so how are we going to get them to learn English in 30 days? How much English are we do we plan to teach them?
Yeah, that we can mention in the strategies, how and how much will be the expected outcome. Okay. So you want to put the Arabic migrant children speak in English, basic English, within 30 days as a goal. Number 1 goal, right? So how are we going to teach that? within 30 days. Yeah, what strategies do we use?
We can use various strategies. Young kids prefer something that's interesting, such as games,
Yeah,
flashcards, singing,
yeah.
those types of things. I've even seen where you put the different sounds on a board with a spinning needle, you spin it and they try to make the sound,
Yeah.
etc.
So,
Or if you can't make the sound, you learn more and then next time. If you get it
Well,
all,
they practice. Yeah.
if you get it all right, you get a present.
yeah, reward. Correct. Good
Oh,
strategy.
they could do like money, fake money, and then the teacher could sell something like a pencil or eraser, and then they can buy.
Good idea. So, let me write down all the ideas. That's the sound, right? Sound game, isn't it?
Yes, sound games,
Play
rewards.
sound games. Sound games and reward them if they do it right.
So that brings us up to, well, do we have to have another strategy who's going to look into rewards?
Right. And then what games with flashcard? Flashcard. What's being with?
Flashcards.
So I've been thinking the flashcard should have two words next to each other. This side, if it's English on the other side and Arabic on the other side, so that they know the meaning as well. So we will be needing Jamila's help to translate all the words. We need to pick the words, and Jamila will help translate the word. Okay.
You agreed on that, John?
Yeah. So vocabulary game. They learn through singing as well. So we'll have to pick some songs that children like or use a lot, and then.
Well, I suggest a normal nursery style rhymes that most kids would learn in Australia,
Yeah.
and then they will be able to sing something that their peers will be able to sing. So, Incy Wincy Spider, all of those
Yeah.
silly sentences that not only do they have fun,
Yeah.
and all English speaking children should know them.
And the word that repeat a lot, things like that, so they learn that the word. Singing, familiar songs,
Yes, nursery rhymes.
nursery rhymes, Australian nursery rhymes. Okay. Okay, so what outcomes do we expect?
Expected outcome. I think that we can expect the kids to make. We should hope that they'll be able to make most of the basic sentence and know a few words in English enough to have basic communication with peers of their age and with, say, the teachers.
So we need to be more specific on the expected outcome so that it's measurable. So instead of saying a few, we have to write the number actually. So how many sound they can do correctly, something like that.
Well, if they can do at least 20 sounds correct, then Well, actually, yeah, it's 28. Say,
How many per day?
well, because it's 30 days, that's what I'm thinking. 3 cents per day, if I can manage that, that would be 90 cents, which is, there's not 90 cents. So, choose 1 to 2 cents per day, because some are easier than others. So we're looking at about a minimum of 1 cent per day.
30 to 60.
Between 30, we'd say 30 to 45 cents, because some of them will struggle on some of the cents.
Children will be able to make basic sound correctly. To make 30 to 60 sounds correct, basic sounds correctly at the end of the training.
We could aim for then 2 words, because there are words with that, you could aim for a couple of words a day. Because if you've got if you've got 2 sounds, 2 syllables, you can, it's easy to then make small words.
So in this, who is responsible? Teaching, I think Sonia is always handling the kids' cases, so she also knows how to teach well. So I think she should be there all the time for all the patients. I'm not sure if we divide the class yet, but maybe we can target to one place first, and then when we have more staff, we can extend the center. Alright. So Sonia will be there. Jamila will be helping with the translation. So those 2, or anybody else will be in there?
But yeah, it's going to be evening, it's very good.
Yeah, field worker can help. Like if there's somebody who gets sick, Theo can be assistant teacher. And
I can spend some time there. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
pardon?
I can spend time there making sure everything runs smoothly. as well.
Yeah.
Especially with the venues, any problems like that with lights, etc.
Yeah.
Make
So,
sure it's open on time.
So everybody's included in that. So the second goal, what should we put as second goal? We are faster than what we trying to.
Oh yeah, what time frame? Sorry, what time frame are we looking at?
Time frame, yeah. Time frame. Now it's, as you see, the 10th of April 2017, right?
Yes.
Today. So when should we start?
We should start September. No. Let's start August.
We can't take a lot of time
April,
for this
May.
one.
Well, it's April now.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to start in May, you wouldn't want to take more than 3 weeks. Otherwise, people will lose interest, because we're going to be asking for numbers, looking at people, talking to people about it. If we're talking too far down the track, venues will be the problem. If we can aim for 3 weeks, it may be a month before a venue becomes available. We don't know. Maybe earlier than that. So I would think that if we aim for 3 weeks, then if we get venues earlier, well, that's fine. We can at least swap them in. Yeah, a month at the outside would be the outside. I would hope 3 weeks would be a good time to start.
For May the 4th, that's the Monday.
Okay, 4th of May sounds good.
According to the calendar. So what is that? Monday or something?
Monday. Yes.
So when would it end? 30 days. So that's 30. January, February, March, April, May. May has 31 days. So
April, May, June.
So 31 plus 30, well it's got 31 days, so that's 4 is what, 27, so 3 days, so it'd be about the 3rd of June.
3rd of June is on Wednesday.
Okay?
So what, yeah, well we said 30 days, but 30 days is,
30 days.
there's more than 30 days in a month.
31, the time. When
Okay. Next object. Next goal. What can you suggest? Think about migrants who will be very new to this field, and they will be lost. They will be helpless in everything. So, what do we want them to learn? For me, I think we need to teach some good culture differences and good habits.
What would you do?
Inclusiveness is also our aim, so to make it inclusive, diversity, that we appreciate diversity and be inclusive. So we will teach what are the different diverse, the different culture. Should we teach different cultures about Arabic and Arabic culture and the Australian culture, something like that?
Well, we can, the crowd's going to be there as well. We can be there to point out the differences and expectations, etc. That the different communities have. So where there is a cultural difference, just let them know what is expected. But like in Arabic cultures, it tends to be that men are very dominating. We need to teach them that in English we have more equality. So the children need to show respect to both male and female teachers, not just the male teachers.
The Australian culture. Arabian children will be able to understand and appreciate the Arabic and Australian culture. Would that be good, right?
Yeah. Well, they have to understand they have their own culture, but we have ours.
Yeah. So, what strategy should we use for that? A culture shock or something like that?
Yeah. The teachers can put on little skits or something. Yeah, it's very hard. Because that would be towards the end of the English learning. You've got to, in suppose we could start with little skits between teachers, little like play, showing Australian culture, and you can translate what's being said so that both the parents and the children can fully understand. That may be a way of communicating in a friendly way about the differences in our culture and what's expected. Junior might want to show what their culture is, and then we show what our culture is for the same thing. So we need to work out maybe something like the opening of doors for children, the general respect thing, but more importantly, how we greet people, etc. I need to learn to say good day.
So we need to think about situations and make a video clip or something like that to show the culture.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jamila and some give some ideas for the strategies? Culture differences.
I don't know. I think I could agree with it.
Culture differences. Okay, let's make some video clip strategies.
Yeah, we don't have. We can do little film on it. We could show films, the video. We can do skits.
Video clips, showing. So, who will be responsible for this second goal?
Well, we'll need Janila to translate. I'll try and look at community services and see if anybody's got any films or any other cultural stuff that we might have that we can use, maybe even some props, etc. And we can try and do that.
How about Sonia and Pierre?
Well, they can look too. If they might have ideas, if they give me some ideas as well, we can pull our ideas together and so that we're not doubling up. And maybe they can even supply different props. We might say this is a traditional Australian hat, this is traditional Australian shoes. We could show thongs or something, and they could have their traditional shoe, etc. We have a bit of fun with it as well.
Okay, so main focus will be Finn and Jamila,
Yep.
helped by Pierre and
Sonia.
Sonia. Okay, the third goal.
What about time frame?
Oh, time frame, sorry. That's gonna go from the beginning till the end, but then we need to
Well,
put
we'd put it-
specific date.
Yeah, well, we're going to put a final skit on. I
Yeah.
would say that so they learn. That will show off all their words that they've learnt. That will show off culture that they've learnt, etc. So we can do that on the last day, which is the 3rd of June.
Yeah.
They can put that on for the parents with Janila translating for those parents who can't understand English. And that'll give the kids something fun to do at the very end to show off their skills.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'll give you some way of quantifying whether they're ready for it or not, as to how difficult a skit they end up doing.
So it will involve like Pierre and Sonia to do the invitation to the parents, so the parents will be able to come on that day. Number 3 goal. Anyone who wants to propose the 3rd goal? Sonia? I would like to propose a goal. Think about it. How about we teach some courtesy, good habits, which is a little bit different from culture. So how do we teach them basic good habits to them? What strategy should we use?
We could use very similar to what we've done. But, okay, sorry.
Well, if you misbehave, you could take the thing that you like away from them. The thing that they
Yes, very good. Throughout the training session, we can do that. If they don't behave in a proper way, you can take away what they like, and
If they behave
well, then
you give
you
them
give them something.
award.
Yes, that's a good one.
Well, they have to show courtesy to the teachers. So the teacher believes they've been courteous. We were talking about further up, giving them rewards. So somebody really needs to look into the rewards, what we're going to reward them with,
Yeah.
and where we're going to get that from. So teachers can reward with good behaviour. Yep. So if they've been good for the day, that's teaching them to be courteous. If they're not courteous, well, the teacher just doesn't give them a reward.
Reward can be as simple as sticker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we could actually. Well, that's a good idea. We could start with a sticker board. And whoever gets the most stars, which is from being courteous and all the rest of it, they get the
They
reward.
get the reward in the end of the term or end of the year.
No,
If it-
it's
So
only-
it's
only
only
30
30
days.
days.
30 days.
So let's say that bit, maybe 1 week
Yeah, and they can give it
or
a.
every day, maybe.
Or we can give it in the end of the 30 weeks, a big one.
Not 30 weeks, it's 30
30
days.
days. Yeah. We can accumulate all the good bits, and then the best one in the school will get a big prize at the end.
I think, well, we've got the groups of teachers, so the teachers can reward. I think that there might be even several kids that might get the award. I don't know if we can pick out one child. In fact, I think that might be a bit anti-productive. So if we tell them that if they all get stars for courtesy from each of the teachers, each of the sessions, well then that will be put on their board, and they can see who's being courteous and who's not. And then at the end of the thing, we reward anybody who has the most stars. So even if they're the same, well, they will get the reward. So we must be prepared to at least have several rewards, even if there's something that we can hold over to another session, such as you were saying pencil case and that. So we could go to, say, Smiggles and ask them to donate pencils and rubbers and things like that, or even whatever, and then they get a little star sticker for each.
Or it could be a handbag.
I think that might be a bit expensive if we're giving away 30 handbags.
But
Or if you got 25 students and 20 of
30
them.
is the last day of the 30 weeks. It has to be big.
Yeah, no, yes and no, it does. But it can't be too big, because otherwise the expense will be, you won't be able to get people to donate that many bags. You might be able to, we might be able to donate them school bags. We might be able to get that from somewhere, like say Decathlon or one of those. See if they can get the small bags that they give away a lot. See if they can donate bags and things. We could even have several prizes, different ones, and let the kids pick from a bunch of prizes, and they can come up and pick. So the kids, teachers reward the kids with the most stars at the end of the end date. So we can do that after we've done as a reward ceremony. We can do it while the kids are up on stage with the skits. So at the end of 30 days. Somebody needs to look to get donated rewards.
One thing, it's good that we reward, but how do we let them know that what is a good or what. At the beginning, I think we have to explain them.
Oh, you would?
These are,
Yeah, you have to.
these are good habits, these are bad habits.
Yeah.
Something-
Well, I think we give them a card each, and the teacher go around and she starts to explain these things. And when the kids say yes, they understand, they can get their first lot of stars. And then she say, okay, now when I'm talking, nobody else is to talk. When you don't talk over others, take turns. All those courteous things. And if they're doing that, then they will get stars, so they know. So she can, if she can say to them, well done, you were very courteous. Then you get a star, right? And actually tell them what they're doing to get the star.
Okay.
30 seconds.
So we'll wrap up. Are we happy with this performance plan?
Yeah, we're happy with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The main thing we've got to decide who's going to be looking for these. I think we need to get Pierre and Sonia, because I'll be looking through for we're going to try and find all the videos and stuff. If we can get them to try and track down donated rewards, that would be ideal.
Okay, let's see the main key performance indicator.
Yes.
At the end of the 30 days, children will be able to converse in basic English using maximum 100 simple sentences. That's the first objective, right?
Yeah.
The second one is
So
children
children-
will be able to
Perform a skit.
perform a skit
On the 3rd of June, which will not only show cultural differences but also courtesy, because we can tie that.
Courtesy?
Yeah, we can tie that together.
will be able to perform
Culture and courtesy skit.
importance of culture and courtesy. We have to do it separately. Culture, skit. At the end of the training. Children will be able to perform or demonstrate a good behavior. Okay, now what support do we need for
the second part of it.
support?
Third part.
Key performance indicator, and their support to be provided. There we have to write translation for the English conversation will be translation, right? Translation and teaching, leading with games. And the second one, the culture one, you will need to invite the parents. And then you said
That would be for the third one as well.
media will be involved.
Yeah, we'll get some media. We can just kids enjoy film, so we can show them film.
Development and a video clip that we have to make, and teaching in a classroom. Classroom. And for the third one, reward, for the third one, what support do we need?
Well, for the third one, the support we're going to need is donations for the gifts, but
Yeah.
also we're going to need stickers and stationery
Donation
Um,
for the bid.
and we can use flashcards to also help demonstrate courteous behaviour, because courteous behaviour can be taught both in English and in Arabic.
So translation.
Yeah.
Translation.
Invites to the parents. The same with the alcohol. So we'll go to the roles and responsibility now. Finn. Okay, we will identify at least 2 roles and responsibility about for Finn, for Sonia, for Jamila, and Chia. 2 each.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Finn,
Well,
what can you help us?
I can help with finding a venue.
Find venue.
I can help. We can try and find learning materials
Materials.
and teachers' aids. I can assist in that.
Teaching aids.
So they're the main things. Well, the teaching aids includes the videos, etc. So yeah, just mainly the teaching aids and the venue would be the 2 big things that I can do.
Yeah,
Find
okay.
venues.
I can
What can you help with?
I can help with translate teaching and learning materials
Okay.
and special support to students who are struggling.
Jamila will help translation. Would you be able to help meeting with the parents or inviting them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be more appropriate because you know the language, isn't it?
We've also got to identify the children that are coming. So that would become, for her, I think translation.
Should we say like
Who else can help?
liaison between parents and
I can do it
I think
between
that-
parents and
teachers?
yeah.
But who's going to identify the children that need this support? Is that going to be?
That one will be like all of us
Yeah.
for the assessment. That one. Yeah. Liaison between. What can you help with, Sonia?
I can help with anything.
Well,
She got experience with teaching, so I think she will be.
she can.
Yeah, lesson planning.
Yeah, lesson planning. That's what I've got it down for. Lesson planning as well. She can also help with finding teaching materials as well, because there's going to be donations, etc.
Teaching that.
No, finding donations. To donate teaching materials, donate more importantly all the rewards that we wish to give out to these kids to help encourage them. See, we can, if you need help, I can help you approach companies, and we can work that way together. Because some of this stuff is, there may be somebody who's leading the charge, but they can lean on the other members of the team to assist in certain areas if they're struggling.
So what Pierre can do? Pierre Thomas.
I'm not sure of his abilities, so.
He's a youth leader.
Youth leader. We can give the special support to any kids that are struggling, surely. If there's kids that are struggling, he can act as help the teachers out in that respect when it's going on. Any problems between getting kids to and from venues, etc., and sorting that out. He can look into that as well, because there's probably a lot of, they may even be able to get a bus to get some of these kids if they can't get there by public transport or their parents can't bring them. Especially as they're new Australians, they probably most of them can't drive. So I may have to put it on a courtesy bus.
Okay.
Which
So-
we can look into the funding for that.
Okay. So, let's discuss what kind of issues can happen to affect the team performance.
Probably their sore voice, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they get sick and got sore throat, they shout too much, got sore throat.
Yeah.
And what if that kind of problem comes, if a staff member gets sick, we have to have a strategy in place so that we can still go on. What kind of strategy should we?
We probably need like a special teacher that go in when this member is absent.
Yes, a replacement teacher. We need to put some staff standby all the time.
Or we could have a plan for them, and they would, a teacher, we could have
Well-
a plan for them, and then they could do this.
Depends on what I mean. If it's just one of the teachers that's teaching English, that's not so much of a problem. But if it's, we may have to look at also having a backup interpreter as well.
There you go, yeah, as the service is available for interpreter, nowadays you can just call, make a phone call, or just book. You can get interpreter easily. So in case
Yeah, what about the cost?
the car's gonna go for sure. So in case Jamila is not there or something happened to her, I think we have to take that measure. But then she's gonna save a lot of money to us by not getting interpreter all the time. And what else? What kind of issues can we face?
Maybe this teacher has to go somewhere really urgent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
family issues.
Sickness, family issues.
Or
Yeah, not just there, yeah.
like children's.
That's family issues.
No, I mean like it's at school.
Yeah, that's family issues.
Okay.
Anything that's not to do with them, but to do with the rest of their family, considered family issues. Whether it's their sickness, whether they've got to go somewhere for an appointment, anything that could draw them away from that is called, it's a family issue.
Okay.
Issue.
So that's one problem, one issue, and we got the solution, isn't
Well,
it?
we have backup teachers and interpreter.
Yeah.
The only thing, we need to make sure hygiene's kept up, decent hygiene.
No, for the sickness. Yeah.
To
Let's,
prevent illness.
maybe PPE equipment for the staff and
Yeah.
the children as well.
Oh, yeah, make sure there's proper hand washing on site, etc. Because we're handling all these props and things and whatnot, and cards, etc. So hygiene is a big issue.
Okay. What else? Sonia, what happened? You don't participate?
Do we have to also? This is all really I can think about it would be illness, etc. Or family issues.
Yeah, I have an idea. So that's a very popular, something that can happen. We already run with some children and we target about, let's say 50 children, and we want to keep all of them till the end. We don't want them to drop out for any reason. So in case some children cannot come to the center because their parents cannot drop off, parents are busy. So if that kind of problem comes, what should we do?
Well, we should have a bus, school bus, to pick students up and then drop them off. Okay.
That will be the best solution. We'll see the budget, and we will propose the budget if possible. Arrange transport for children, even if it's not bus. If only one student, then we can use different means. Like you can even use public transport. Just go and pick them up. So shall we just say arrange transport for children who need urgent picked up? We cannot pick them up all the time, but only for the urgent people.
So the parents can book a time that they're busy that day, and then they can pick them up. Not always, but they can book a time.
Yeah. If they are going to be busy, they can book
a
it.
time.
Alright.
Book pickup.
Book a pickup. Yeah.
I think we will.
So that they won't have to pay a lot of money for a bus.
Good news is that we complete the department plans, and now we're gonna wrap up the meeting. As per the agenda, let's see. I'll just review what we have done today. All right. First thing, we start with introduction, roll call, and apologies, and then assign the pass to the minute taker and the timekeeper, and we discuss about the protocols, and then we discuss about team purpose by picking up the wrap paper over there, and we talked about role and responsibility. Our role and responsibilities is to develop this performance plan and to do need assessment. So we discussed about I briefed about the program that my supervisor and the stakeholders have already discussed about, and also the kind of question we should ask, the kind of information we still need for the need assessment, for you to go to the community and ask. And then we develop the performance plan. In the performance plan, that includes the goals, strategies, expected outcomes, who is responsible, the time frame, and then the KPI. We develop the KPI, role and responsibilities for each and every one of us, and the KPI issues that can affect the performance, and the solution. And then that's it. That's the end of the meeting. So we are on track today. Let's meet again next week. Next week. So
Which would just be
Which date?
just
10, 5,
Today is 10th of April, so 17th of April.
yeah.
Alright, everybody's fine?
yes.
Okay. So, thank you very much for your patience. It's a long meeting and very comprehensive meeting. Have a good day. Let's work together for the project and be successful.
Just in